Hi everyone, I'm Shawal Khalid. I'm a PhD computer science student. I work at the Quad World No Blanket Research Lab, which is led by Dr. Chris Brown at Virginia Tech. Today I'm going to talk about my work on exploring user perceptions of crypto signals, which is an empirical study from social media. First off, I'll just quickly go over what you can expect during the presentation. So I'll start with some brief introduction and motivation of this study. Then we'll move towards the data collection, how our data set was formed for the study. Then we'll be discussing the research questions, and then we'll move toward the preliminary evaluation and the results. Later, we will be discussing some implications of this project for future researchers, and then I'll conclude my presentation by discussing some limitations of our study. All right, so let's begin with a quick look at a few terms. First, cryptocurrency. What is crypto? Crypto is actually a digital currency that operates on blockchain technology. One of their key features is decentralization, which means that they are not controlled by any central authority, like a government or a bank, which gives crypto a lot of potential, but also makes them highly volatile. So the prices can swing quickly, often within short periods of time. Then we have crypto signals. So crypto signals are actually alerts or recommendations from influencers or analysts on platforms like X, which was formerly known as Twitter, that suggest trading actions and are also one of the reasons for influencing market behavior. Next, we have signaling theory. So to make sense of how these signals work, we turn into signaling theory, which explains how information is communicated and interpreted between senders. In our case, they will be crypto influencers, and then receivers, in our case, they will be crypto investors or users. So signaling theory is kind of important to understand the market impact of these crypto signals. So what is the main objective of our study? So our goal is to explore and understand how signaling theory applies to crypto signals and to analyze how users interpret the signals on X. But why does crypto signals matter? So crypto signals actually matter because they can lead to significant market shifts in prices. They're responsible for market influence and can directly affect the investment choices of people. So let's look at some of the related work in this area. First up, there are various tools like CoinMarketCap that crypto users frequently use to track prices and make informed investment decisions. These tools are very important for staying updated on the current market trends. Next, we have social media. So social media kind of plays a huge role in the crypto world. It is a space where investors, influencers, and developers will share their updates, discuss crypto trends, and importantly, they will signal crypto market movements. With over 400 million active users, X is a very important player in the crypto-related conversations. Then we have crypto influencers like Elon Musk have a very huge impact on their followers on X. His post can significantly influence trading decisions and market trends in the crypto world. Also, previous studies has shown that social media can affect crypto prices. However, there's all a gap in understanding how specific crypto signals compared to general ones affect the market behavior. I will give you an example of what I mean by these two categories in the future slides. And there comes our work. So our contribution to this project is first we introduce a data set called Crypto Signal Monitor to explore how users engage with these crypto signals. And then we are trying to understand how these signals on X from famous influencers can impact the cryptocurrency price changes and the crypto market. So we started by using X search toolbar, which help us filter through tons of posts. We focused on like specific keywords like crypto, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and then we also set a date range. We selected January 2020 to October 2023. The reason we selected this period is because it includes key moments in crypto world. Like in this time, Bitcoin also hit its all-time high, and its price was at 69,000 US dollar. So to make sure we were analyzing the more impactful post, we also had a selection criteria. So we had like only 30,000 K likes. So like on our data set, the posts that are included in our data set only have like 30,000 likes. This kind of helped us focus on content that is really resonated with people, especially during the time when crypto was booming. Also, crypto online activity was on surge during the COVID-19 pandemic, and all of that time comes from like January 2020 to October 2023. So our data set called the crypto signal monitor have a total of 100 crypto signals from 63 different crypto influencers on X. So we have 54 signals that mention certain cryptocurrencies specifically. So those are called specific crypto signals. For example, in the image, you can see the post by Elon Musk, which says Dogecoin is the people's crypto. This post mentions the specific crypto called Dogecoin. So this is classified as specific crypto signal. And then we have 46 signals that are classified as general. So these signals doesn't really mention any particular currency. For example, in this image, you can see the post by Cause Binance, which says Google accepts crypto. This just talks about crypto, is more general. So we have these two categorizations. One is the specific crypto signals, and then the second is the general crypto signals. This is a table from our data set. The first one just shows the coins that are in our data set, how many signals we have for this particular crypto, and then how many influencers posted about this from our data set. The second table also have a list of some of the influencers that are on our data set, and then how many signals they have. So like how many posts they have, and then how many followers these influencers have. The reason why we collected this data was also to like just show the popularity of these particular crypto influencers on X. So for our research questions, we divided them into 3 sets of questions. Our Q1 was how do users engage with crypto signals on X? Our Q2 was kind of similar, but we divided that based on the specific crypto signals and the general crypto signals. So how do specific crypto signals influence user investment decisions? And then how do general crypto signals influence user decisions? All right, so for the first RQ1, we started by analyzing X metrics like comments, posts, reposts. These are actually the primary ways user interact with posts and show how much attention a signal is getting. So to understand how users feel about the signals, we also conducted a sentiment analysis on the replies. For the sentiment analysis, we used a tool called text blob to gauge the emotional tone of these replies, and we categorize them as positive, neutral, or negative. For data collection, we use the Tweepy API to gather all the replies to the post in our data set. After collecting the data, we cleaned it to ensure accurate sentiment analysis. We focused specifically on excluding neutral comments to better capture the strong reactions, either positive or negative from users. And then for our next 2 research questions, focused on specific and general crypto signals. So first, starting with the specific crypto signals, we analyze the impact of these posts by looking at the market value and the trading volume of the specific cryptocurrencies before and after the signals were posted. And we use reliable tools like CoinMarketCap and CoinLib to gather this data. And then for the general crypto signals, those that don't mention specific coins, we monitor changes in the top 5 cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Dogecoin, and Cardano. We compared how the prices and the trading volume of these coins changed following the journal signals. This dual approach kind of helped us understand both the direct and the broader market impact of crypto signals on the investment decisions. All right, so moving on to the results for RQ1, you can see a visual breakdown of user engagement with crypto signals on X. This chart kind of shows the average likes, reposts, and replies of the signals we analyzed, as well as the exceptional engagement we can see through the average reposts. For instance, based on our data set, since we had Elon Musk posts as well, most of the popular posts among the users were Musk posts. Specifically, there was one of the posts from Elon Musk which mentioned about you can buy a Tesla with a Bitcoin that received a very huge, overwhelming response. Like there were more than 83,000 likes for that. This kind of demonstrates the powerful influence these crypto signals can have on the user's interaction on this platform. And the next goal of this research question was also to understand the sentiment distribution. So this bar chart just shows the sentiment distribution among replies to that particular crypto signal on X. So as you can see, the majority of responses are actually neutral, followed by significant number of positive replies. And the relatively smaller proportion of negative replies suggests that users generally perceive these signals in a neutral to positive light way. Here for RQ2, we were looking at the impact of specific crypto signals on the cryptocurrency prices over time. So the bar chart shows the percentage changes in prices 24 hours before the tweet and then after. You can see significant increase after the post, which highlights the influence of these signals. We also use t-test to confirm this change is statistically significant with a t-value of 3.395 and a p-value of 0.00547. This kind of indicates that crypto signals actually have a notable impact on increasing the value of cryptocurrencies. Next, we assess the effect of these signals on the trading volumes. So the bar chart in the light green color represents the trading volume 24 hours before and then after the crypto signals. While you can see that there is an increase in trading volume from 108.7 billion to 140 billion, but the t-test results showed that this change isn't statistically significant. So this suggests that for trading volume, the activity was actually increased, but the rise wasn't as impactful or as consistent as the price changes. So this table just represents 5 specific crypto signals influencing user behavior from our data set. All of these signals have a specific crypto they are talking about, and then the influencer is mentioned. So like by whom the signal was posted, and then the value differences in the price and the trading volume are given. For RQ3, the goal was to analyze the percentage changes and the activity of the journal crypto signals. So the bar chart on the left illustrates the average percentage change in the top 5 crypto prices. For the general one, since I mentioned before, we use top 5 cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Dogecoin, and Cardano. We also did the same. We collected the data 24 hours before the tweet and then 48 hours after the crypto signal. The results here also show a significant increase in value as indicated by the t-test results as well. But for the trading volume, the bar chart on the right represents the average trading volume 24 hours before and then after the journal crypto signal. While there was actually an increase in the trading volume here as well, but the results were not statistically significant for the trading volume. Then here we have an example of how we collected the data for the journal crypto signals influence. You can see the top 5 cryptocurrencies with their price and then the specific date that the price was checked on. For this one, we used the coin market cap. All right, so now we will talk about some influence of some discussion for the crypto influencers and users based on the study. So first, the study have a certain influencer impact. First is, of course, about the price changes. So influencers like Elon Musk can actually cause major price shifts, such as 39% rise in Dogecoin from one tweet in just within 24 hours is like huge. This kind of shows the strong influence of these particular crypto influencers on X and also on the users. And secondly, investment decisions. So kind of this study highlights influencers shape market trends and directly affect users' investment choices. And then some implications for us as influencer, the responsibility for influencers should be to be aware of their impact. One post can cause significant market changes, so they should think very carefully about their message, about their signal on any social media. And there is also a caution for users. So investors should be cautious with influencer signals. It's important to critically assess the information and weigh the risk before acting on it. And since we also made our data set available called Crypto Signal Monitor, so the data set can be utilized to like further understand the specific influencers like Elon Musk and compare it with other influencers, other time periods, and also other cryptocurrencies. Social media dynamics could be explored for different signals for other social media platforms and their influence on the investor behavior and influencer effectiveness. So it could be analyzed how influencers shape market sentiment and the whole decision-making process. All right, now I'll talk about some of the limitations of our study. First off, the study was relatively small since we have a certain selection criteria and only 100 of the posts were satisfied from like January 2022 to January 2020 to October 2023. And we also just focused on X. So there are other platforms that are very popular in the crypto space like Telegram and Discord, which can also be studied. Then language limitations, since we only focused on the posts that were in English, so it would be nice to analyze other posts. And then for the sentiment analysis, we actually followed a simplified categorization. So sentiments were categorized as positive, neutral, or negative, which may not actually capture the full nuance of user reactions. So it will be nice to look into that as well. All right, so coming up towards the conclusion of our project, we can say that influencers' posts on X can lead to big changes in the cryptocurrency market. We saw significant price changes with an average rise of 8.26% after the signals. And trading volume also went up for most of the posts, though they were not always significant. But besides that, influencers should be aware of how their posts impact the market. Policymakers should use these insights to guide regulatory decisions, and researchers can use this data set to further study the role of social media in crypto markets. That's all. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions about this study, feel free to shoot me a message on LinkedIn or just say hi to me on LinkedIn. I will be glad to connect. Thank you.